Courtney, thank you so much for joining me. How's your morning been, or day, or wherever you are in the world at the moment? How's life going?
I'm in Colombia right now, and I think it's 4:40 p.m.
Yep.
Uh, but we had a really early lobby call this morning, which is 3 a.m. So we're kind of running on fumes, but like I said, makeup's from last night. But no, it's good. Like I said, we're playing Bogota tonight, and finishing up this Latin America tour before heading down under.
Exactly, exactly. And how's it been? You guys are kind of traveling all over the world now, like from where it started to where it's become. How's this journey been for you? Is it a bit more like, wow, this has become a much bigger thing than I ever thought it was going to be?
Yeah, but like we kind of lucked out and like we're so humble because we just well, I mean I wasn't there from the start, but just the feeling now we love to play, and fans just kept showing up, and then tours kept being booked and stuff. So we're like, man, we must be doing something right. And if not, we'd still be out there playing the bartenders. So it's
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Now you've gotten to the point where you're successful enough where you have to go through these big, I call them rock star flights, where you have to do this flight all the way down to Australia, the longest flight you could ever take in the world. Like, have you gotten used to the flying aspect of being a touring band yet, or is that still kind of like you're getting over that hurdle?
I mean, you really don't have a choice.
Well, true.
But
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't bother me because I can sleep anywhere. I'm usually out by the time they do like the safety, like seat buckle thing, so I'm fine. And then on the long flight to Australia, with that amount of time, I could have a few drinks, be hungover, sober up, do it, rinse and repeat
Yeah,
a few
exactly.
times, and be ready to go. Punch a kangaroo in the face.
Oh, that's one of the beautiful things about it too. Those long flights. Unfortunately, I'm the opposite of you. I am that person that stares at the wall to the point my wife and the staff on the last flight I did over to Europe were looking at me going, "Can you stop? You're making everyone uncomfortable." I'm like, "Oh, excuse me. What am I doing?" And then I just stare at the wall for 5 hours straight. Like, yeah, it's great. It's great. It's good to know that you can sleep. But coming down here as well.
Oh, I lost. Oh, sorry, I lost your audio there
Oh
for a
no,
second.
am I back? Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
Beautiful, beautiful. I was going to say, well, the thing is, coming down here, you will see a kangaroo more than likely because in Australia, they are like every night I look out my window, there's two kangaroos out just eating grass. So they are common around here as well. But what are you looking forward to most about coming down here besides playing the shows?
Well, I've been there before. There was
Oh,
a
there we go.
previous band, but with the witches for their first time, it's gonna be cute to see the sparkle in their eye, especially with the koalas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I love the nightlife too. Like, I'm excited to go out if we have time, or I'm over my jet lag, but I'll cure it anyway out in the streets. But yeah, I just love going around, meeting people at like the local bars, and it's just the scene. And I like how it changes from each stop. So Sydney, love the shopping in Melbourne, and ending in Brisbane. I'm actually sad it's not longer. Like, I wish we were going to like Adelaide and Perth, and
Yeah.
isn't Adelaide the one with that weird 30-minute time change or
Yeah.
something?
Yeah. It's only half an hour.
What is this?
I don't know how that works because everywhere you go in the world seems to be an hour. Yeah, Adelaide for some reason is like, well, we're just going to be a little bit different, just half an hour backwards. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know what's going on down there. It's ungovernable. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy.
I'm always like, don't ask me what time it is because I don't know.
It's whatever it is. It doesn't matter. You're a rock star time at this time. You're on tour. It doesn't matter. If sun's up or sun's down, that's all that matters. If sun's down, you're getting close to the show. If the sun's up, you're not close to the show. That's how it works.
Fair enough.
But with it as well, because you mentioned the other girls haven't been down here yet. Like, have they asked you many questions about coming to Australia? Have you kind of fed them lies about what it is? Because Australians love to lie to people who haven't been down here for the first time. It's the biggest thing we do. I'm sure you've heard the whole story about a drop bear before, and if you haven't,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
there you go. Yeah, yeah.
So I told them about that stuff, and they're kind of very curious of how many living things can kill you down there. So I guess I'll be the one checking everyone's shoes every day. But yeah, they're. I wouldn't say they're scared, but they're just very interested about all the wildlife, and especially the giant spiders. But I don't think we're around any of those areas anyway, right? With those big, like, kill chicken spiders or the wolf spider.
No, you don't have the big ones. You just have the venomous ones that can,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're easy. But if we were talking this, that I don't care venomous or not. That nope. Uh-uh.
I won't lie to you. Just before we get further into the interview, one time I used to live on a farm out in the country in Australia, and I woke up with a spider on my face crawling across me
Oh,
in the bed, and I just sat there frozen. I was like, no, no, no. And the second it crawled off me, just jumped up. I must have been 15 at the time.
oh
It,
man.
it haunts my dreams. It haunts my dreams. So at least you're not going anywhere there. But tell me, how's life been on the road, getting out there playing the songs? Because, like I said, the reaction to Burning Witches has just grown and grown and grown over the years. I remember you guys played Wacken when I was over there as well a couple of years ago, which was my first experience seeing you guys. But it's kind of grown to this big thing. I think you feel like the cover songs with Dio and Manowar kind of help really first get the band name out there, and then people have discovered the discography, or what do you think really draws people to the music?
Oh, I mean, like, people love covers. It's like a double-edged sword. I hate them,
Mm.
but but it's like we didn't. We just love to play, and yeah, it's a wild ride. We just love being on the road, regardless of the flying and no sleep, and it's just really it's a. I mean, if it was easy, everyone would be doing it. So we really look at it that we have this special bond amongst all of us, and we just have such a great support team behind us, whether it's family at home or the fans, or
Yeah.
just it's really great. And yeah, it's just, I mean, especially, the leg of the tour we're on right now, it's been a flight every single day. But the minute we get on stage, it all just disappears. And you get to see so many new faces and old faces. It's just, it's like the 80s, man. It's like one giant party,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's funny you mentioned doing the flight every day. You guys aren't really paid to do shows. You guys are paid to sit in airports, do the flights. The show's just the payoff at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, well, what do you get to see on tour? I'm like, oh, the inside of a van. I can tell you what each Sheraton looks like inside. I can tell you every smoking section at the airport. And that's pretty much it because, some days you do have off, but, you got to use your time wisely because you might not have that next day off until like 2 weeks later. So
Mm.
instead of going out and being, Miss Tourist, we have laundry to do, catch up on sleep, emails, interviews, it's just nonstop, but I love it. So.
Yeah. No, I love being that pesky guy that interrupts your sleep schedule and everything because you've got to stay up here and talk about your tour. So yeah, no, that's my biggest kick is that I'm interrupting your day. So no, thank you.
No, but wait, I think it's the other way around. I'm destroying your morning right now, right?
No, it's fine. I've got to go to work soon anyway. You just get me up early, enjoying a coffee. That way, I'm not running late to work. So no, you've done me a service. So thank you.
See?
Yeah, exactly.
I should call mine.
That's it. That's it. Talking about being on the road and doing all this, have you come across anything kind of wild where you look back and like, geez, I'm going to remember that for the rest of my life? Or is there anything kind of crazy, well, that you can talk about online, happen out on the road?
Yeah, say a lot of things should be in jail. But
Yeah.
no, I don't know. I mean, I'm a lot older now, so a lot of my craziness has become tame over the years. But we have our after show shenanigans, as I say. But nothing too crazy on this tour anyway. But yeah, we just turn everything into 1986 or once the bottle of Jack Daniels comes out. Okay, we're not that bad. Like I said, everyone's like, "What's it like backstage?" It's literally everyone on their phone doing stupid like Snapchat filters and scrolling through TikTok. I mean, that's like the new 1986 backstage.
That's
or
it.
people sleeping,
That's it. I said, what's backstage like at a concert? I'm like, have you ever been to a train station? It's that people are on their phones. There's one wild person walking around drunk out of their head, but I don't know who that guy is. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's not exciting, man. These buildings backstage are not glamorous. They're concrete. They're old, and they're cold. That is what backstage is at the end of the day.
Well, I do enjoy when they actually make the effort and like paint the wall green. So I'm like, green room. Or yeah, and there's also this members in the band that somehow turn every venue into a version of Spinal Tap, getting lost in stage or getting locked in the shower room, or it's fun. So
Yeah.
that's blessed to have like these newer cameras because you can film everything.
Well, I love it. And one of the venues you're playing in Sydney, actually, the Manning Bar is a university kind of a bar. It's great, but it's one of those things. If the singer's practicing warm-up lessons, just so you know, the acoustics in that building, if there's no music playing, you can hear it. I can't tell you to how many shows I've been to where if you're warming up, just be aware every fan in that room can hear you. I don't know how they've built that building, but they will hear you.
Is that the one that kind of looks like it could like be a banquet hall? Or I know I've been there before. Because I remember going outside. Yeah.
No, it's one of those cool ones.
Like, yes, I remember this.
Yeah. It's the Manning Bar is one of those cool ones where everything on the side is elevated on like kind of platforms like that, and the pit is sunken in. So you got people on the side above you or eye level with you, and then everyone else is down below. That's that one. That's a good one.
Get ready for all these shots.
Yeah. See, that's why that's why I've got the beard. I don't have that problem anymore, man.
I don't think I'm gonna have that luck, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can do this.
Yeah, exactly. Just tape it up like that. Oh, beautiful. And speaking of the fans, I know the fans are really excited to see you guys down here. How do you feel about meeting fans from all over the world? Like, have you had any interesting experiences while out of tour? Are you finding different fans from different countries react to you guys differently? I've always found it interesting. Some people go, oh, you two are here. Everyone's kind of respectful in the crowd. Though you two are over here, everyone's tearing the place down and you can never really prepare for it. How's it been for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, especially in South America right now, the fans are insane. So, I mean, metal down here is like religion. So every night and I love people watching, and I'm just watching the crowd like, man, tearing the place apart and screaming. Like, even last night we were in Uruguay, and God, and we're on stage and we're at full volume, and you'd still hear the crowd over us. We could literally stop playing and they wouldn't notice, But yeah, everywhere I go, it's just the people are great. That's another great thing about it. So you get to experience all these different cultures and scenes, and you get to compare and contrast. I mean, because I'm from America, so then we have all people like this in America, So it's really eye-opening for me to, be doing these festivals in Europe and these tours through Latin America and coming to Australia. I really love just seeing all the different types of people, different metalheads.
Yeah. Which country so far has the best food? Because that's the big thing people don't talk about as much. It's the food is different drastically everywhere.
Well, we've been laughing because we call this tour also the steak tour because Brazil, Argentina, Chile, we're like, we have to have steak or So yeah, I think I'm gonna just be living on salad for the next month. But, I don't know. It's another thing. I'm like not like a go out walking around like touristy person. I'm kind of like more of like the foodie tourist person. But yeah, I loved always trying the local cuisine, and I don't care if it's like insects or organs or I don't. You only live once. That's the way I look at it.
That's it. Just don't take them to Outback Steakhouse when you're down here in Australia.
I didn't grow up with that. When I was growing up, that was like the place to go to on your birthday. And then when obviously you get older and like, man, this is shit.
Yeah. We have a few still around here in Australia, and you look at it, and it's like twice the price of any other restaurant. I'm like, I don't know what the hell half this fucking shit is on this menu, because you don't have that anywhere else in the country. It's like, this is an American version of an Australian restaurant. I'm like, all right. If that's what you think we're like.
You have to love the jingle, though. Outback steak.
They stopped that in the 90s here. We're like, none of that. No.
What was the other one? It was a baby back. No, that was Chili's. No,
yeah, that was Chili's baby back ribs. Yeah. I only know that because of Austin Powers, to be honest with you. We never had that down here.
The good old back in the good old days when all the restaurants had a good jingle.
Oh, no, Sizzler, all of them. I miss it. I only found out the other day that Ronald McDonald's been retired for 9 years. So go figure, he doesn't exist anymore. So
he was a bit creepy anyway, but
yeah. I'm not angry about it. Well, Courtney, it's been an absolute pleasure. I won't keep you up too late because you guys have been on the road for quite a while. Is there anything you want to say to the Aussie fans before I sign off?
Can't wait to be there to rock out with you guys, and thanks for the support. Bring us some coffee, lots of it. And if you need any updates with the upcoming shows there, you can check check out our social media, Instagram, Facebook. We're easy to find. And yeah, we'll see you soon.
Beautiful. And all those links will be down in the comments below, including ticket links. So if you want to go crash it, beautiful. We'll see you in just a couple of weeks, Courtney. Enjoy the rest of the tour.
All right. Have a good morning.
Cheers. Thank you. Bye.